Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We got the Burnsiders with us, and we're going to be doing a quick review of our match that we just played up against the RGL team, KegaTeam, in matchmaking. Everybody's chilling that was present in the game, but other people might be not really be chiming in too much. So I'm going to be leading the conversation and the cast, as it were. But everyone want to say hi real quick?
What's up, gamers?
Yo, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, cool. So, everybody, get ready for resuming your demo playback, and I'm going to go on one. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I didn't exec my config. I don't have my flying buttons, but we're not going to fix it because we're all synced up. Our first rollout here is pretty solid. We got a little bit of whipping. No whipping actually. So we've talked about that a bit, but we'll have to have that fixed. Cat agent fast out. He goes into sewer. He's going to grab the health pack. And the rest of our team. See, I grab the top container here. Crumb takes a rocket. Cat coming from behind. And then now he's going to get pressured, and we're not really engaging as a fully confirmed team. I get pressured out on IT, but it looks like we are going to get the kill on Wubs. I get the health pack. And this is a good solid mid. I'm getting the push around, but we're still pushing forward. Unfortunately, we're a little DC'd here. We probably should have Charm up with our fighting class instead of healing the Pyro and doing the capture. Because the capture is going to happen anyways. Kega's trying to flank us. Down. Sorry, trying to fix my blinds real quick here. Did I? No, I didn't do it right. Okay, so we picked up the heavy that's behind us. We have an advantage. We have an uber charge. We're making the call to push. We should be pushing sooner and faster than this. Charm is leading with Cat Agent, but Cat is our kind of roamer. But now we're getting together with our core. And you can see it took us a second there, that transition from second into last. We didn't really have a good route forward. We do get out eventually. Uber Charge does a good job of pushing away people from the spawn. We're fighting around the point, continuing to fight around the point, fighting together, and we get the capture. So I hope we saw some educational things there. What is it? Swim? I thought it was swim. Okay, we're going to do some... no, I'm not going to do it. Shit. Okay, second rollout. Cat Agent skipping across. He's going to go into sewer this time. Demo Man kind of goes behind for him. He's more called out, and we're not really utilizing the space that we create. I get sniped down. Cat Agent still behind. He's doing work, but we're spread out. Nebu in some trouble. Cat Agent continuing to do work. Has gotten a 2 kill. We've killed Wubs, but Sniper in IT. Cat Agent still distracting. Sniper gets a kill on J-Man. Still in IT. Nebu goes for the kill. Cat Agent wrapping behind. Nebu got the kill anyways, solo, but we could have had more of a response to this. And then we're pushing forward with nobody capturing mid, and our flank players are down, so nobody could capture mid. And we're trying to take forward. This isn't going to work out well for the way that the spawns work out very well, because we're fighting disadvantaged here. Cat is fighting alone through IT, but we didn't actually commit to the push. So if we had actually pushed earlier and Cat was fighting while we were uber charged, we could have maybe made that work. We're fighting with the charge, but at the same time, we're trying to capture and finish up the capture. Those players can't really push forward until J-Man replaces me. Now I'm here, but they have the advantage. Our uber charge is wasted, and we're dying.
That's for sure.
Right? So Pyro, I get wiped up because I'm just coming in afterwards. So it's like we had a fairly, like, the uber charge in itself was fairly decent, but mechanically wise, like, we didn't use it in time to save the Cat, and now after the recharge, we've lost Charm again. Because again, it's like we shouldn't really be over here. We should have been like way back over here to be like, okay, we have 4 people, we had a failed uber charge, we're just getting our shit back together. Crumb gets sniped, unfortunately. Cat working on the side, trying to work on the side, and he goes for the bomb. I think around here I might have called, okay, that's fine that Cat bombed. Everybody else get back. So like we're over here, and we probably need to be back over here. I knew Nebu was over here, and I wanted to support him, but this is where I call as well that Nebu, if somebody sees somebody over here on IT, if anything's on IT, then we need to get you back, because you just get caught off over there. I think in that circumstances with 4v6, it was too weak for your usual hold over there. and we just got hella pushed out. It was really unfortunate that we lost Charm there too, and that's where we just, they have Vaccinator, but we never even like got an Uber charge. So, you know, it's like we should have been Vaccinator or Quick Fix, or just played smarter around our Uber charge. Sorry, I try to stay positive and helpful, critical. It's hard when you're a caster, because casting is just brutal truth. So we get rolled over. Yeah, it's hella toxic. I mean, it's all just brutal truth. Let's watch our mid fight here a little bit better. Our mid rollout. We're running. We talked about it afterwards, but to share, we ended up on sniper there. Probably the better strat would have been to run more pyro instead. Let's see how this goes though. So I'm trying to take this right hand turf. I didn't see where Cat was a little bit slower that time. I got sniped again from that, which is really stupid of me. I should have been tucked over more, but you know, he got J-Man too. Charm got disconnected, and I don't think that was the fight earlier, but I was talking about where we needed to get Charm forward. But if that was fight, if that was the one, then that's team problem. Like they need to move with you earlier, or they need to calm with you. Like we need to move as a team out there. And then yeah, you got separated by that soldier because we didn't move as a team earlier. Yeah.
Like he was just in my face.
Yeah. That's alright. I think I was talking about a little later scenario, but that's that scenario is really similar. So Nebu is holding off sewer. This is a little bit different from that scenario I pointed out before. This sewer hold is fine, but you know we have somebody at IT, so we have a little bit more control. The sewer hold before, you were in sewer and like all of IT was free, so we couldn't even tell you were there in until they were all the way up over there. So they're slow here and they're just holding and being cautious. This is a time where we just really need to post up, not lose anybody. Play, you know, we know Nebu's over here. We need to play around that fact. I think Cat calls, he was thinking about a bomb and we thought that was fine. He got sniped. Then I knew this guy was up over here. And watch this. Boom. I pound him. But, like, somebody should help me. Somebody should help me over there. I feel. And Wubs goes down. So that was good. We knew he was bombing him. We shut him down. But then this gets risky over here, Nebu, because at this point, this is really weak. Really weak. I rotated over to try to support. Your sewer hold is good, and the sewer hold was good for a while, but you just need to rotate out at certain times. It was close that we got Nebu out there, but, you know, we weren't quite able to get Nebu out there. Need to stay forward with the heals there, make sure that we can get him out. I know it was risky though. Crumb fighting over here, and again, this is a circumstance though. It's like we were really far back with that Uber charge. You know, they are trying to just pressure us. They are trying to get a free charge or free usage from us, but we need to keep Crumb alive. We need to use the charge, you know, somewhat aggressively. They're rotating through IT. We don't have very good eyes here, and I think I believe I was calling to be cautious, and instead we're like, okay, yeah, we can hold middle, or hold two offensively, and they were just so far in. Did you guys see how far in they were? That was pretty nutty. They had like heavy, medic, and like two other people here, and that's when we were all still kind of like looking over that direction. So Nebu comes back a little bit late because he got separated. He dies. Spire going down. And KegaMan, we have a blend here, which is good. So the Vaccinator gets used, but kind of weak. Cat agent with a pick. Bomb coming in. Mini sentry gun on the left. Trying to spread out. I'm on this demo. I die, burn to death, and they taunt us with the 1-0. So I'm looking for command. Can't find it again. Okay, still, I don't think we have a whip. Cat agent, unfortunately, doesn't get the fast rollout. Again, that's fine, but we just have to be responsive to it. Our heavy, we tried to run heavy on the fly. It didn't come out quickly. They are kind of slow as well. But again, it's about the turf. We try to move right-hand side. Charm's over there with Nebu. We don't really push through, though. We're not really controlling the high ground. I try to push through. We're still sort of trying to fight here. It takes us a while to get out, but we do get work done. This is the fight where there's a soldier behind. J-Man tries to chase him off, and there's the NG over here. J-Man calls it, And then we're still fighting him. Nebu's on second. And then I die. And then J-Man's on the point. The mini's still there. The soldier's still there. J-Man dies. And we barely capture middle, but I think we're still so spread out. The soldier's still there. And then Nebu dies because we're still super spread out with the soldier behind us. And maybe that wasn't like as egregious as I thought of us moving forward and not, but like I think we were really like talking about moving forward, and I think Nebu was forward because we were talking about moving forward, but we really just needed to have clear comms and just clean up these bullshit frags that are behind us. Wow. That was just stupid that he got in that far. And I think, again, this was probably just bleed over of us, like, not really sure where we were going in or whether we're going out. Nebu wasn't up, so it's like we don't have control over our flank, so why are we, like, pushing forward? It's just, like, inviting somebody to flank us from behind and fuck us over. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think Charm does get out, and the rest of us got forward spawns, so that was alright. But this is big miscommunication as well. I mean, I guess you just didn't realize that we all got forward spawns there, but that's unfortunate, you know. We sort of need you to... Yeah, anyways, it's all good. And then I poke into this mini sentry. And we're kind of holding here. And again, this is where we just need to play kind of classic TF2. I do get a little aggro because I felt I could. And Cat gets a pick over on the side. And then he goes down. Okay, watch this. Cat's going to go down to this pyro. I think we were called to buff. Cat dies to the pyro. Calls it out. I'm looking out for him because I knew he was up there. He gets called out. I go in to move. I called, let's kill this pyro. And it's like Crumb moves over, but like, Charm, you need to move with Crumb there. And I don't know. Maybe it's just the communication of Crumb saying, I'm on my way. And then I would have just played a little bit more. I would have played like here instead of really getting into his face. But like, you know, the call is about that pyro and to move over there. And it has to just be, I mean, it can't just be Crumb rotating that way. That was what was frustrating me about that one. And I know we were having some kind of weird gaps about who's calling and what's calling, but I believe I was being responsible for the flank. And I'm trying to call as a flank in those circumstances. So we do eventually move up pushing through. I apologize for maybe sending some mixed signals here and counter calls. I was super worried about this back cap. And we're all forward. But we did stack it. So my apologies for any counter calls there. Cat Agent jumps in, and that's a good aggressive jump. We just need to support him. You know, like, look at that. It's just, the heavy gets away. Look at that. Which is a complete bare sliver of health. And just too much trades. And then now Frodo's coming in. I got a kill back there. And then I think Nebu, this is unfortunate. But Nebu gets picked off. Oh, no, it doesn't get picked off. We're fine. Yeah. And then this is sort of the awkwardness. It's like, I think we were called, like, okay, there's 2 down. Let's get forward. Let's move. And then, you know, I think Triumph sort of said, oh, I'm not sure if Nebu is too far forward. I think he's fine, but everybody else needs to be a little bit further forward and more ahead, and then that would have been all right. We do eventually make it through here, make it out. And this is good, like, split push. Pressure on the point, pressure from the side, pressure from the other side. And good use of Ubercharge. We had the advantage. We pushed in strongly, confident. We won. Okay, so Cat Agent with the really fast bomb, super fast. I think this is the one where I try to jump up here to support Cat and control the top. Then Cat moves out and moves back, kind of past me, and I was like, I guess we were really far right. I didn't really understand it, but at the same time, we've got to have good synergy there and play together. So I lost a fight. We got stabbed over here. We lost a fight. And then J-Man Nebu trying to get out of here. Nebu sort of stuck in sewers. and he gets caught. I don't know. It's such an unfortunate situation of like hide or don't hide. It's like maybe we just need, if nobody's stuck behind like this, we need somebody else to come demo man. But you can see where it's just like you just needed to die. Like they just don't care that you're back there behind him. But it was a good bomb, and actually nice job getting out. It's just I don't know, need to sync with Cat or those are situations where it worked out okay that time, but a better team's going to exploit that harder, I would say. So then we're trying to hold them push off through lobby, and this is like even numbers right now. They're going to get a charge here. They try to run the spy on the left. We do get a kill on a player, and we lose charm there. And I think as a circumstance, I know from my perspective, I was calling for an arrow heal from over here. I called that the sniper was over there. I just wanted to get arrowed, and you got to keep your head checked. But our defense definitely fell apart there. But I don't know. That was a good push from them. It's hard to pinpoint exactly why that went down, besides the mid failure earlier. So that last round was better, as I said, and it's hard to pinpoint why we lost. You know, from an external perspective, some of that stuff looks better than it felt from an internal perspective, but you can still see, you know, where it kind of slipped apart, right?
Well, that was fun.
Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't actually see any of the chat. I told early bird that we were doing this.
I was actually typing in chat because it was a little easier than talking in the delay.
That's too bad. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
I guess I can use the chat though to pinpoint a couple things.
Yeah.
There was that one push that we had when we got our first point. That we still won, luckily, but they could have exploited us a little hard there because I called the push lobby, and for some reason we started going rollout. And I think it's not necessarily like Charm's fault. It's like I feel like you're predetermined to follow the demo because of standard sixes, which is totally understandable. But like the way we were trying to push in, I definitely called to go lobby, and there was a bit of a hiccup there. There was another part. There was like a Uber push that they pushed in to our second, or they didn't even Uber into us. We had Uber, and they were trying to force the Uber, and they overextended to do that, and I wanted us to Uber, and I think there was like a couple second delay before that happened. Then we Ubered, but I had already died. And then that last hold, I called the hold balcony because I knew they had a sniper, and I didn't want Charm to overextend and die, and I wanted us to hold up there so that we could get Uber, but I was the only one holding balcony. And that's all I saw.
Well, I'll stay on point as Pyros that when they did push him, I can air blast them off the point. I think if I was on balcony as Pyro, I wouldn't have been as effective.
Balcony is such a good hold because if you hold up there and if they're using standard Uber or any Uber at all you have to do if you don't have Uber is rotate through heaven and go to the left side of the point. It's so good because then all of a sudden you're in a little space where they can't shoot you because they've been what's the word? Forced into using on either the right side or down the middle. They try and Uber like right through main, like right through that first door, then they can't hit you because you're in the room. And if they try and Uber from the right, you just snake around to the left and they can't get you.
Yeah. Some stuff to work on, guys. I gotta get going. Good match. Good scrim.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in as well. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun. Good, quick, short little broadcast. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.